In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up out-of-office campaigns. Now, you might want to set this up if you were going away, for example, for Christmas, one person was going away for a holiday, or if you wanted to set it up so it sends a message to people when it's out of office hours. So the first thing we're going to do is set up an SMS campaign that will be sent to people who send you an SMS. Then we'll set up an email campaign that will be sent to people when they send you an email. So we've started by setting up a brand new campaign called Out of Office Response SMS. We're just going to add in a new SMS by going Add Event, SMS, and we're going to go into it and enter what we want people to see when we're out of the office. So we're going to simply make this say, "Hi, contact first name. It's Matt at location name. Thanks for your message. We're out of the office until the 2nd of January and we'll reply to you then. If the matter is urgent, please use the support chat widget as we'll still be using this over the break." It could say whatever you want. It could put in a phone number to get people to call you if it's urgent or whatever else you want it to be. You might even have a link back to your website. Whatever it is, pop it in and we'll hit save. Now, since this is a Christmas SMS campaign, we will just turn a trigger on when we're out of the office and then turn it off when we're back in the office. But if you wanted this to be a campaign that runs when you're not in the office during office hours, so say it could be an email between 5 p.m. and 8 a.m. or whatever it is, you could go into campaign configuration and set up a new window. So we're going to change the condition to if. So that means start this campaign if the current time falls in this window. So we would set this up from Monday to Friday between, for example, if this was a salon or some kind of storefront, 5 p.m. until 8 a.m. That means that if someone sends the message on any day between 5 p.m. or 8 a.m., that's when they will get this message. So that could just say, "We're not in the office at the moment. We'll be back in at 8 a.m. and we'll see you then." Then one thing to make sure you absolutely have turned on is allow multiple. That means they could message you a couple of different times during the break or when you're not there, and they will get the message every single time. So if we're happy with this, we'll click save. The next thing we're going to do is set up a trigger, and this one's very simple. It's simply just going to be an automation. So automation, when a customer replies, and if you come down, you'll see it right here. And instead of picking a specific campaign, what you can just do is choose a reply channel. And I'll just delete that and show you. It's very simple. You go add filter, select filter, reply channel. And we want to set this up for any time someone sends us an SMS. Then we'll have them automatically added to the campaign Out of Office Response SMS. Then when you're happy with it, you just click save, and when you want it to start running, you'll go from draft to active. So if you're about to leave the office for Christmas or for a holiday, you might want to switch that from draft to active, and as soon as you come back, flick it back from active to draft. If this wasn't every day out of the office between closing hours, you'll want to put this on active straight away. So for the case of this being a Christmas campaign, we're just going to leave it on draft, and now we'll set up our email one. So we'll set this one up exactly the same. We'll create a new campaign called Out of Office Response Email. We'll go add event, add an email, and we'll make the subject Out of Office. Then you'll just simply type out what you want to say, and when you're happy, we'll just click save. Now, this is exactly the same as how we just set up the SMS campaign. Don't forget, when you're setting up an email campaign, you do have to put in the from email address or it won't send. And once again, we will allow multiple. So when you're happy with your campaign, once again, we will go to triggers and set up a new one for when someone sends you an email. So once again, we will go automation, customer replied, add filter, reply channel is email, and then we'll add the action that it will add them to the campaign, and we will choose Out of Office Response Email. So that's all you have to do. This means that anytime that someone sends you an email or a text message, they will get an email back or a text message back. And don't forget, there are variables to set this up to go when you are closed in closed hours rather than just at any single time. But if you do want to go at any single time because you're on leave, make sure that you set this to active when you want it to run and then change it back to draft as soon as you're back in the office and you're ready to start responding to your messages.